Ballpark is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now a chance to meet the Mets. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 1-2 had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again. 1-2.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Full count, 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 17.
Lifted in the air to center. Souza has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Wayne Kirkland.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-1 misses off the plate. Three and 1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always the play to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So striding in, Derek Manson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Batting third,
Souza, the runner at second with 1 away.
Blanco.
Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside flat. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Hard hit ball to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And the runner will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Fouled off. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Ricky Acho, and they'll need him to get something going here. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Maurice Logan. Count is 1-2 now. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there, base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting it, the shortstop, Tanner Lacey.
Ready now, Tanner Lacey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball well outside.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Moving under it, Gonzalez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3. So stepping in, Mariano Gonzalez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. At the plate, Pedro Cardenas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Edgar Mitre waits on deck. Popped him up. Lacey is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Edgar Mitre. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So striding forward now, Peter Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-1, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Castaneda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The count now at 2-2. Popped him up. Mitre over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Clyde Puig. He flew out in his last at bat. 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hard hit ball to short. And that's the second out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Ready for another chance? Dwayne Copeland, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Heading out toward shallow right. Barry is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The center fielder,
striding in, Charlie Souza. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
for the Angels.
Digging in,
The
Derek
shortstop,
Madsen. He'll look to
Derek
bounce back after striking
Madsen.
out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So we got him swinging. Ricky Acho is retired to kick off the inning. Striding in once again, Maurice Logan. He reached on a single in his first try. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the height. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Adrian Andino. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Ray Berry.
Right fielder.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. The 3-1. There goes the runner. In there, now the throw. Not going to get him as he strikes second. Berry stands at second with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gonzalez, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Mets. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Uribe. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Angels so far. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Mariano Gonzalez.
Number 10, Mariano Gonzalez.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner. Settling in now, Pedro Cardenas, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Edgar Mitre. 2-1. 2-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
He's set. The 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels next for the Mets, Fernando Esparza. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Bobby Castaneda. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Souza ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, Clyde Puig. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down. Leading off. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Striding into the box, Paul Vaughn. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Line to the right side. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Charlie Souza. Acho is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Nesbitt.
And now for the Angels, Derek Madsen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses up and in, 3-1. Rich Blanco would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Stepping in, Rich Blanco. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's into the box now, Dwayne Copeland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1-2.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Ricky Acho. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Maurice Logan will strike. Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Zach Burrows enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
24, Zach Burrows.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now
next up for New York, Adrian Andino. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The right fielder.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Acho at second. Logan on at first with 2 down. Outside and low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're up 3-2. Eric Palucci enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, David Uribe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Softly hit the short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and launched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
Into the box now, Mariano Gonzalez. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
League is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Ready
31.
for another shot now. Pedro Cardenas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt by, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Peter Ortiz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lined into left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. One run scored. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
The catcher, number 8.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by one, big base hit drives in two.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Stepping in now, Paul Bond lifted into the air out towards center field. League waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Souza. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Mitre over at second. Ortiz at first. 2 out in the inning. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. More baseball on. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Pitch popped up. Mitre over to his left. 1 out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Esparza. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and Beck will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4. Jose Guzman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose
1-1.
Guzman.
There's a low changeup that's laid off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now to the plate, Rich Blanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, David Uribe tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this into the box now. Ray Ibarra is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 27.
The 3-1.
Ray Ibarra.
Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Clyde League goes quietly to lead off the 8th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Pitches a called strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Velasquez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch popped up. Madsen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Maurice Logan. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Behind the runner to second. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1-2. Here it is. Fouled away. Two and 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat.
The play's been made, and that retires the side. Mets leave one. They still trail it here 4-3. Jody Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 13, Jody Castro.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Ready now for L.A. Pedro Cardenas. The 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. So a full count now. Edgar Mitre waits on deck. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Esparza is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Edgar Mitre. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Peter Ortiz. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Mitre is off at first with 2 away. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels straight at the plate. Enrique Escobedo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Enrique Escobedo.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Souza going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Ray Berry. This is line to left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Tanner Lacey. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Now batting, Fernando Esparza. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Line towards center field. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch down the third baseline. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead is evaporated. David Hawk comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here. After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Born in October, and you can add another name to that one right here as he finds a way to win this thing with a dramatic walk-off. Wow, what a clutch at bat, what a game, and what a World Series.
Stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance here for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was a difference maker in the series victory.
now on the show as we take you through a few of the sights and sounds of the final game of this World Series.
For the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.